it's Liddy and welcome back to my channel. So today we have a very exciting unboxing for you today. Obviously I have a big parcel here from SciFier, and then I have a smaller one here from SciFier as well, and then I have a singular volume here that got dispatched from SciFier, and then two Forbidden Planet pre-orders that I made a while ago. So yeah, we're gonna unbox them today. I'm super excited because there's a lot of manga in here. It's gonna be a big one. I'm not 100% sure how much stuff there is, but there's a lot. So yes, very excited. So I'll start with the smaller packages today. But yes, as you know, I've been shopping a lot on SciFier because they have some excellent manga deals. You can also get 10% off your entire order for every order using my code if you want to use it. And they have prices that are pretty much unbeatable at the moment, especially with some of the price increases that are happening across the publishers. So Viz Media, obviously a lot of them are going up to £8.99, but SciFier have a lot of those titles for £5 or even under. And then if you put the 10% off code, obviously you're going to get it for so much cheaper. So definitely check out scifier.com. I'll leave all the links down below and you can check it out, and definitely use my code for an extra sweet 10% off. So yeah, let's see what this one is. And it is, oh yes, so it's Kase-san and Bento. This one is book 2, which has been kind of out of stock for a very long time. I have pretty much 1 to 5 of the initial Kase-san series, but I never had volume 2, which is the Bento one, so I couldn't really start reading it, and super excited to start this now. Look at that artwork and the delicious food. But basically this one is a high school GL, and it's about a couple that is already established, so you don't have to have those like, oh, do they like me, or and developing feelings type of romance. It's more of them being together already at the start of the series, and then you see kind of how their high school journey takes. There is also a second part to this series which it focuses on their kind of high school and senior high school life, which is really cool. So super excited to read this. So this is one of my series finished now, which is really, really exciting. Yeah, love that. And then I'll open one of the pre-orders, and it is Alpi the Soul Sender Volume 1. So this it's quite thin, but it looks really pretty. It's kind of scuffed here, unfortunately, but this looks so pretty. Like, I honestly wasn't sure what this was about, but I did pre-order it because it was like $5.99 on Forbidden Planet, and that is like really cheap for like a Titan Comics. Like Titan Comics is like $9.99 in the UK, so $5.99 is really cheap. But it looked really cool, really mythical, really like fantasy-like, and I love fantasy and mythical stories, so I decided to get it. But yes, I think this like got divine beasts and things like that. Yeah, it says like divine spirits are all the source of life, and yeah, it looks really, really pretty, so I'm excited to try this out. And then my next pre-order, I don't know why they put like the tape across where you need to like rip it. It seems so counterproductive. And another pre-order I got from Titan Comics is Witch of the Thistle Castle. This one is also quite thin, but I also got this because obviously it was the same price as Alpi the Soul Sender. It was around £5, and that is so super cheap for the Titan Comics, so I had to get it. At the moment, I think this retails a lot more expensive. Like even online, it's quite expensive, like at least £7. So I think this was a bargain. So I left these Forbidden Planet pre-orders. I think these are some of the last ones that I have, so because I've been shopping mostly on SciFier these days and not Forbidden Planet. So yeah, but this one looks really cool. Obviously it has witch in the title, so I had to get it because I love witchy stories. I'm not 100% sure what it's about either, but really excited to try this out. That was some really nice packages. Now I'm going to go into probably this smaller box, so let's push this one aside for now. It's a struggle to get this open without a cutter. I really should find that one that I need, that I usually use, but I can't seem to find it. Alright, we finally got it open. And yeah, let's see what we have here. Let's see. So this is actually, I think, a book that I wanted. So let's start with that. Okay. So this is The Adventures of Amina al-Sirafi. So recently I've been getting back into book talk. So before, obviously I was a manga reader since I was young, but I also was a novel and fiction reader as well. And I've kind of got back into book talk and booktube, and I've been seeing a lot of videos suggesting really cool fantasy novels, and I really love reading about like science fiction and fantasy, especially like high fantasy, romantic fantasy. So I decided to get some books that I really wanted, and this one was really highly recommended. I mean, Shannon Chakraborty did a series that is well loved in the booktube community, so I'm really excited to have this. And I got this version, which is I think this one is more like the American cover, but it looks super pretty. So yeah, really excited about this one. And another novel that I got is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. So obviously, as I said, I've been getting into novels again, so I decided to get this one. Well, everyone was raving about it on Book Talk, so I decided to get it. And yeah, apparently it's like got a bit of fantasy and it's got romance, so that's right on my alley. So yeah, but the covers of these are stunning. Nice. And then back to the manga. The first one I see is Children of the Whales volume 22. So I got this because it was in the daily deals. So if you know SciFier, they do like daily deals every day. So they do deals and it changes every day, and they have like a bunch of manga as well as novels on there, so you can like check it out every day to see what's discounted. And this was discounted to like £5, which is pretty insane because this is $9.99 UK, and Children of the Whales, even if you buy 3 for 2 because it's Viz, it's still like £6.60. So £5 for this is like a bargain, so I had to get it. And you can see, you can't see, but I am collecting Children of the Whales. I don't have volume 21, but yeah, I decided to just get this because I think the series is finishing soon, so yeah. And then I got Akane Banashi. So this one was also on the daily deals and it was like £4. And as you know, Viz Media is $7.99 in the UK and £4 is a bargain, so I decided to get it. And a lot of people have been like talking about this and raving about it, saying that it's really good and they really enjoy it, so I decided to get it. Yeah. And then the next one is I Swear I Won't Bother You Again volume 4. So this one is I think this one is a villainess isekai. I don't know if she is reborn into another world or if she's just reborn into the same world. So I think it's a villainess, but it might not be an isekai. But yeah, this one is about a girl who reincarnates into a villainess. And is she reincarnated? No, I don't think she's reincarnated. So the villainess is really mean to the sister, I think, one of the stepsisters or real sister. And then something happens and then I think she gets executed. Then she gets reborn into her body in a previous time, and she decides to right her wrongs because she doesn't want to get like executed again. So she decides to leave her sister alone, and then she tries to like redo her life basically from what she knows now. So I think that's what it's about. But yeah, I haven't actually started reading this again, but this was also on the daily deals, so that's why I ended up getting it. So the manga here, all 3 of them were on the daily deals, which is really cool because they do put in like newer volumes on there, because I Swear I Won't Bother You Again and Akane Banashi hasn't been out for that long, but they still put it on discount. So yeah, definitely check out the daily deals. Yeah, it's totally worth it if you put on 10% again as well. So I mean, £4 for manga volume is insane. And then I think I got another novel here. Okay, so I got Silver Under the Nightfall by Rinchipeko. So this one is a like vampire gothic romance, so I decided to get it, and one of my friends at work said that this was really good, and so I trust her taste as well, so I decided to get it. And a lot of people have been talking about this on Goodreads, which is a website I use to track my reading. And yeah, I was like, I'm definitely gonna get it. And I do really want to support Rinchipeko because she is an Asian author and I like supporting Asian authors. So yeah, really excited to try this. Apparently it's very fun. So yeah. Okay, so that was the first box. Got a lot of nice stuff in there. A little mixture of manga. And then this one, I think this one is all manga, so this is gonna be fun. Let's try to open this box. Of course, ton of bookmarks. As always, I have way too many bookmarks, so hopefully I can ask them to stop giving me some because I have way too many. Because like if you look here, I have like a bunch here and a bunch here of like bookmarks, and like I don't think people need that many bookmarks. They are very generous with their bookmarks if it's something that you like collecting. Okay, lots of really good packaging here. Really lovely to see. It's always nice to know that your manga is safe. Okay, so I got 3 volumes here of Kimi ni todoke. I got volume 8, volume 16, and volume 22. So as you know, I am collecting Kimi ni todoke. I've been collecting it not actually that long. I know some people have been collecting it for like ages and it's been taking them quite a while because the reprints are quite slow, but a lot of Kimi ni todoke have been coming out now, and I wanted to get it before all the price increases start happening with Viz Media volumes, because a lot of new volumes are gonna be $8.99 now. So I decided to get these, and they were all like around £5.50, which is a really good deal for Viz volumes. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this series in my collection. It is a very classic shoujo that everyone knows about if they do read shoujo. And it's pretty much a coming of age high school romance story about a girl who's like quite shy, and she is coming out of her shell because of the friends she makes at school as well as a boy that she likes. And yeah, it's really cute. I definitely recommend it if you're looking for something sweet and fluffy. It's like really big batches of them, so let's do it in batches. Alright, let's see what we have in here. Okay, so I got Witch of Mine by Haikyu. I think this is a manhwa. It's by a Blaze manga, which I don't know if I have any of their stuff publisher wise, but lots of people were talking about this on the Dudettes Discord, saying they're really excited about it, as well as someone was saying that it was quite emotional. So I was like, yeah, I'm in for that ride. So I decided to get it. It looks really pretty. It's probably really sad. So yeah, I'm excited to try it. And then I got another witchy book, which is Witch's Printing Office Volume 6. So this was the last volume I needed to complete the Witch's Printing Office collection. This is one of Kate Tins's favorite izakayas, so obviously I had to get it and collect it. And Kitsune on the Dudettes Discord also read it, and she also really loved it, so really excited to own this and read it soon. And then on top here we have... Oh, okay, so let me tell you this story. Basically, Seventh Time Loop, I think if you've been watching my videos, you might know that I already really love this series. So the manga version of Seventh Time Loop is one of my favorite villainess mangas at the moment. I love it so much. It's really good. It's just so... Wow, they have like really nice illustrations. But it's so good and I really love it. Oh my god, the illustrations are so pretty in here. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Anyways, so I decided to support the author because I love the manga so much and buy the light novels. Yeah, it's just something I do. I did it with My Happy Marriage as well. I started buying the light novels for those because I loved that manga so much. I think Seventh Time Loop and My Happy Marriage are my top 2 mangas of all time. So it says a lot, and obviously I want to support them any way I can. So I decided to get the light novels, and I think I have more in here somewhere. But I got pretty much all the light novels that are out for this, and I'm super excited to read it in this kind of format. Apparently a lot of people praise the light novel, so it must be good because I already love the manga, so I don't think it could go wrong really. So yeah, super excited to have this. I love this manga so much. If you haven't read this, definitely try it. I know some people don't like villainess and don't really like the kind of whole, it's more of a time loop rather than like a reincarnation, but she keeps going back to the same point in her life after 20 years of her life. So every time she turns 20, she goes back to a moment in her life where her engagement got called off, and she's just really like self-sufficient, a really strong character. I just love her so much, and the characters as well, and the prince, he's really dreamy. So yeah, if you like strong female characters in your stories who are not just like airheads and actually like get things done, definitely try Seventh Time Loop. And then, oh, I got the third one here. Looks so pretty. Me at the moment freaking out over the illustrations of this book. Let me show you something that might not be so spoilery, but yes. Oh my god, the illustrations in the light novels. Woo! I'm so glad I got it. Okay, and the last one in this package is A Returnant's Magic Should Be Special. This one is also a manhwa. Not gonna lie, I never seen anyone talk about this before, but I only saw Cake Tins mention how this was one of the manhwas that she didn't have, and I was like, oh, it's a manhwa. I'm gonna get it then, because I've been pretty much just getting all the manhwas available that are coming out, so yeah, I decided to get it. It looks really cool. Okay, here we go. And then the next one we have is Associate Professor Akira Takasugi Conjecture. Okay, that's a really long title, but this one is apparently like a mystery, and it also kind of reminds people of Jeweler Richard or something like that. But apparently this one is really good, and I do really like mystery mangas. Really excited to try this. If you've read it, definitely let me know what you think, but it does have a lot of, you know, good reviews and hype surrounding it, so yeah, super excited for that. And then I have 2 volumes of Haikyu here, volume 42 and volume 45. So I've been collecting Haikyu, as you may already know, and I actually managed to snag all the volumes that I needed in this order. Super excited about that. That means I finished Haikyu. Hopefully they're all in here. But yes, I finished my collection of Haikyu, all 45 volumes, which is insane. I have its own shelf. As you may or may not know, Haikyu is one of my favorite animes of all time. I love it so much. I've rewatched it like 3-4 times. I think I'm more than that actually. I love season 3. Season 3 is my all-time favorite. Super excited to see how it wraps up in the anime. But obviously I want to read the source material, so I got the whole set, and super excited to see how it differs, and yeah, see all the characters go through all the things that they go through in this series. And if you do like Haikyu, let me know down below, who's your favorite character in Haikyu? My personal favorites are Tsukishima, the glasses guy, and also I really like Kuro. Okay, and then I got Tokyo Aliens 3. This one is I think this is a shonen or a seinen, I'm not 100% sure, but this one is by now, and this one basically I've been getting because the art is so stunning. I love the art in this series. Like, look at that. Woo! Very nice. But this one is about basically a normal guy. His dad passed away. You kind of find that out in like the first page, so it's not a spoiler. But his dad passed away, and then he finds out that his dad was part of this organization that was keeping this alien race a secret from normal human beings, and he becomes kind of entwined in that and starts to help this organization as well, or become part of that organization that his dad was a part of, and things happen. Obviously they encounter these aliens, etc, etc. So yeah, excited to continue this, and we'll see how it plays out. And the next one in this pile is Villainess level 99. I may be the hidden boss, but I'm not the demon lord. This one obviously is a Villainess. As you know, I collect all the Villainess manga, so I had to get this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're getting through our stacks. My goodness, I'm sweating. Alright, and we have Haikyu volume 18, as I already mentioned, finishing my Haikyu collection. Super excited. And then I have the updated volume of Yona of the Dawn. This is volume 39. It's the one that came out the most recently. Love Yona of the Dawn. I haven't continued it past volumes like 20, so I still need to continue the series. I started collecting it way long ago and just been like slowly following it, and only recently I started catching up on the volumes that I didn't have. So yeah, I definitely need to do a reread, because I have like no memory of really what happened. I only know like the beginning bits and also who like the dragons are, but yeah, definitely need to do a reread. So excited about that. And then I've got 3 volumes of Kimi ni todoke. So I got volume 10, 15, 23. I pretty much got all the Kimi ni todoke volumes that were available on SciFier that I needed. So there is still some that I need, but I'm just gonna slowly collect them as they come out. But yeah, super excited to have this. So this is volume 23, volume 15, and volume 10. Cute. Alright, let's pull them out like this. Alright, and we've got, ooh, okay, so we've got a reincarnated which spells doom. So this one is obviously a witchy series. I love witchy series, so obviously I had to get it. I had volume 1. I think volume 1 was gifted to me by Yen Press, so I decided to get volume 2. Super excited to start this series. I should start it soon because it is Witchtober at the moment, so I need to start reading my witchy series. But yeah, I just had like no time and just doing other things. So yeah, really excited to try this and see how it goes. And then the next one I'm gonna pull out here is, oh, I want to be a receptionist in this magical world. This looks super cute. I got volume 1 and still haven't read it, but it's just so cute. I decided to get it, and obviously the prices are so cheap and I wanted to do a really big order, so I just pretty much put everything in my basket that I wanted. And then I have, oh, volume 43 of Haikyu. My pile is getting very big now. Oh, and then I got The Witch's Marriage. So this one looks really cute. I think it's a GL, so I definitely had to get it. And like a witchy GL series, I haven't read a witchy GL series before, so obviously I had to get it. The girl here looks really young, so I'm a little bit like, it's a bit weird. Hopefully she's not actually young, but yeah, she looks super young. Very cute art. But yeah, obviously I had to get it. I love supporting my Girls Love series. I feel like Girls Love is just severely underrated in the manga and manhwa community. Like, there is no GL that has been published, like a manhwa that's been published, except like Pulse, but Pulse is by a Thai author, so it's a little bit different, and I feel like it's just very underrated. I feel like a lot of people read BL more than GL, so I love supporting my GL authors and books. So yes, and the last one in this pack is, oh, so cross-dressing, villainess, Cecilia, Sylvie. This one is volume 4. This one is a really cute villainous isekai as well. It's basically about a girl who, she becomes like, I think it's like the chosen one or like a holy maiden or something like that. There's a holy maiden situation here, and when she becomes that holy maiden, she goes for a route where she ends up dying, and so she's like, okay, I have to find a way where they won't find out or ever do like a holy maiden test on me, so I'm gonna, you know, cross-dress as a boy so they never find out that I need to do this like holy maiden test, so then I'll never like become, or they'll never find out that I am a holy maiden. And so there's a lot of hijinks that happen, seeing as she's cross-dressing as a boy. You can see where this is going. I mean, a lot of gender bender romances have that kind of like, you know, the guy starts falling for the girl, but he doesn't know that it's a girl, so he like, you know, questions himself and stuff like that. So I feel like that is gonna happen in the future. I read volume 1 and I really enjoyed it. Haven't continued it yet, but super excited to continue, and I heard that this is also really good by Cake Tins. Like, it gets even better. So yeah, super excited. Okay, let's see what we have here. So volume 23 of Haikyu. And then we've got a new one, which is the Knight Captain is the new princess to be. This one is a shoujo, or is it a josei? But obviously there's a fake engagement. So fake engagement tropes are like, I love them so much in novels. Hi, so we're back. So my phone said it ran out of storage, so I had to clear some things. But yes, as I was saying, fake dating and fake engagement tropes are one of my favorites things in novels that I read. So super excited to see a manga version of that. I'm not really sure if I've read a manga version of like a fake dating trope. So yeah, I have to think about that. But yes, I love it so much. So super excited to try this one, and it just looks really pretty. And then another one I have in here is, oh, Cinderella Closet number 2. So I read volume 1 around last month, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cute. It's like a coming of age, like kind of like finding your beauty and kind of dolling yourself up. And yeah, I really like that. And there's also a twist in here that I wasn't expecting at all, so I was a bit like, whoa. So yeah, because I thought it was just gonna be a generic, you know, dolling yourself up for a guy and to like, because you like them and things like that. But it definitely had a little bit of something else, which I really liked. So yeah, super excited to continue this. And then I have, oh, Kimi todoke volume 24. And then the next one I have, oh, usotoki rhetoric. So this one I've pretty much talked about before. It's a kind of mystery shoujo. It has like a hint of romance, and there's a girl who can hear lies when spoken. So she teams up with this detective, and they decide to just solve the mysteries around the town and things like that. And it's set in like a different era, like it's quite, yeah, 1926, the Showa era. And yeah, it's really fun and cute, and I really like it. There's some like cute things happening, and they're just solving like mysteries. Alright, we're down to the last 3. This is gonna be a long video, fair warning. Alright, and we got, ooh, I think I know what this is. Ooh, yes, we got The Remarried Empress volume 4. This one is a manhwa, and it's really good. I really loved the first volume that I read, that I ended up reading it online, and yeah, it's just so good. I mean, I can't explain it, but she basically has a fiance, but the fiance starts liking this girl who is pretty much like a nobody, a commoner, and she is set to become the empress, but he is also wanting to have like an affair on the side. Basically, he wants like a concubine type of situation. So he wants her and her. It's just like shit. But sorry, my language. But she ends up like making a deal with this guy to remarry, and it's just really great. There's like a romance blossoming at the moment, and it's really nice. This girl and the emperor is so annoying. Like, they are such hateful characters, and I hate them so much. And you kind of find out about this engagement at the beginning, and then it kind of rewinds time to get to the point of which you see at the beginning of the story. So it's, yeah, it's really nice. I really like it. The characters are really pretty, and the art style is really good too. If I'll show you, definitely try it out. It's really good. And then we got volume 11 of Witch Hat Atelier. I'm continuously collecting this series as it comes out. The releases are quite slow. I think the chapters are also coming out quite slowly, so I think the volumes are also going to come out slowly in terms of print wise. But this one is like very cool, magical, fantasy, witchy story about, you know, magic, as well as like how magic has come to be, how to use magic. There's like a magic school, all the lovely things that I enjoy. I haven't started this series and still collecting it because I have a feeling that I'm gonna love it, but I'm definitely planning to read it this month all throughout the volumes that I have, because I just think it's gonna be really magical for this Witchtober, so I was saving it for that. But yeah, super excited to get into this one. I feel like I say I'm excited about everything, but I trust me, I am. And I have Kowloon Generic Romance Volume 4. I read this pretty much entirety of it online, and it has some like interesting sci-fi elements to it, and as well as a kind of like surprise element. It's a little bit strange, but it is like intriguing enough for me to keep going. I also don't really know how to explain the story, so you kind of have to just read it to yourself to find out. But this one, I basically it's just an instant cover buy. Like, look how stunning it is. I mean, Jun Mayuzuki's artwork is stunning. I never read After the Rain because I'm not really into that age gap thing. But yeah, this one is very cool. And then the last one in this package is Don't Call It a Mystery Volume 1 to 2. Everyone is raving about this series, and it has super high praise in Japan, and so when it had a license announcement, everyone was super excited about it and everyone was talking about it, so obviously I had to get it. It is a shoujo like mystery, and I think he's like really good at solving mysteries or something. So, but the art style is really stunning. This one's kind of like an older shoujo, so you'll see like the paneling is a little bit different and the art style is slightly different. But yes, I hope it lives up to the expectations that I have set for it. Okay, next one. Okay, and we have Catch These Hands Volume 1. So this is also a GL about, I think it's 2 adults, which is, I really like that. Or are they adults? I hope so, but yes. This is a GL, and a lot of people have said that they've enjoyed this and how like low-key it is. I got volume 2 really cheap at World of Books, so I decided to just get volume 1 so that I can actually try the series and start it. Yeah, looks really cute. And then I got the 4th volume of Our Not So Lonely Planet Travel Guide. This is a BL by Tokyo Pop, and it's about 2 people who are engaged or they are planning to get married after they do a wild round trip to lots of different countries, and if they make it out, you know, still wanting to get married at the end of it, then they will get married. Super excited to try this. Apparently it's quite heartwarming, heartfelt, and I know Cadence on YouTube highly praises it as well. And then we have Bloom Into You Volume 6. Another GL series. This is a high school GL. This one kind of, I would say, paved the way. I think this and Citrus was one of like the top 2 GL stories that people have talked about, mainly because it was kind of like the only 2 that came out at around that time. There was like nothing else, so I obviously had to get it, you know, like an OG GL series, and I finished off my collection. I bought the volumes that I needed to finish it, so it should be in here somewhere. But I definitely need to read this because obviously it's girls love. And then I have 2 more in here. So this one is obviously Bloom Into You Volume 7, which is the volume I needed. So I've completed my Bloom Into You collection, which is amazing. I finished my Haikyu collection, I finished my Bloom Into You collection, and I finished my Kase-san collection, which is amazing. And this one is Tokyo Aliens Volume 4. Honestly, can you tell why I even bought this? Like, come on now. I have nothing else to say. Alright, last package here. You can see my pile of books here. But yes, last package. Let's open it up. Whew! If everyone who's still here, thank you so much for supporting this video. Even though it might have been very, very long. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay. This one. Excited about this one. So I got Soara and the House Monster. Soara and the House of Monsters. So this one I picked up because of the premise. The premise sounded so interesting. It's basically like, I think she's like a monster hunter, which is really cool, and she ends up actually housing monsters instead and like taking care of them rather than actually hunting them, which I thought sounded so cool. And I love like monster creature type stories, as in like searching for like monsters and like adventures and stuff like that. So I think that's what happens. So I was like, yeah, I want to get it because it sounds so cute. So got it, and it's really nice quality volume. And then I got Who Made Me a Princess Volume 2. So I got Volume 1 in a haul before, I think. I'm not sure where it is at the moment, but yes, it's a manhwa and it's like super thick. Love it so much. But yes, as you know, just supporting all my manhwas that are coming out. So yeah, gotta try this one soon. And then I got obviously volume 4 of 7th Time Loop. As I talked about it, I'm collecting the light novels now, so I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. It should be in here, I think. Yeah, it's here. So the second one is here. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the 7th Time Loop light novels. But these are really nice quality and very thick as well. So that's super cool. Let me check the illustration. Oh my god, the illustrations are so stunning. Like, and then the last one here I got is Final Fantasy 14. This one is an interesting one. Basically, I used to play Final Fantasy 14 online and I really loved it, but then I got kind of burnt out because I played like 70 hours in like 1 week, which was a bit crazy. I was playing with a lot of people in my community, so I used to stream, if people didn't know, but I used to stream a lot back when COVID was kind of about, but like really chronically, and we used to play it together and it was really fun. But yeah, I ended up getting the manga of it because, yeah, not gonna lie, I wasn't like super big on these two characters when I was playing, but you know me, I like Y'shtola, so I have the Y'shtola acrylic stand. Stunning! But yeah, this was my favorite character in Final Fantasy 14 when I used to play it. But yeah, I wasn't super like into these twins, but yeah, I decided to get the manga because it's by Square Enix and I always want to support Square Enix manga because I love the manga that they're putting out at the moment, so yeah. But it looks really fun. Oh! Y'shtola is in there! Okay, well, I'm glad I got it then. But yeah, really looking forward to see what sort of story comes out of this one. So this is everything I got in this haul. A lot of books and manga. Super happy that I got all these volumes. I am in trouble now that I have to find space on my shelves to put these, but it's always exciting to have new books in my collection. Really excited to get into some of these and read them. Definitely let me know if any of these piqued your interest or if you have any of these volumes, and do recommend them so that I can bump them up on my to be read list. But yeah, definitely check out SciFier.com, see if there are any good deals for the manga that you want, and use my code for an extra 10% off. You will not regret it because the prices are just amazing, unbeatable. Yes, the shipping does take a little bit of time. Like these definitely took maybe like 1.5 to 2 weeks to arrive, but I mean, for the price, I can't really complain for the price, because I feel like if I went out and got some of the manga straight away, I would be paying like, you know, double the price. So yeah. Thank you everyone, as always, for supporting and watching my videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!